Some of the best features of Nightingale are indeed its boss fights, or in this case a mini boss fight. This is Carnute. He's a deer god. You'll find him roaming around lots of the forest. You can't actually fight him until much mid to late game when you unlock the right enchantments. So I'm going to take you through that today on the most difficult realm possible, extreme, at the end of the game, level 220 creatures. This was a challenge until we started using our cheesy ice bullets. So first off, you are going to need to craft a enhanced spell, which is a dispel, and it might be something you get very late game, as it does require a lot of the late game resources. Human seals you craft at pretty much a stonemason table, and then you've got the tier 2 essence, which obviously you won't unlock until you get to the mid realms. Simple rock marbles easy enough, as is the cut gem. We used amber for this one. What makes it tougher though is the powerful human seal. It needs hybrid stone, and you won't be able to craft that until maybe the mid to late game, or finding certain traders that might have it as a resource to buy. That's what we did, because there was a bug at the moment trying to make it. It's basically two different types of stone, but it was giving us carved stone instead of the actual hybrid. Anywho, remember this is preview footage. Things have changed already, like the UI, so do bear that in mind. This is slightly older and some of them recipe ideas might have become a bit different. I really wanted to get across the sense of what you'll be doing to maybe get this. There is a chance you might have picked up the dispel actual ability by a reward for completing some of the encounters around the realms. Of course, then you have to equip it on a weapon. I then used a hunt enchantment that reveals the location of alpha creatures on the map, basically the named creatures, and it can also reveal Carnute. If you see a moving wolf head on the map, that is going to be a named creature, or like I said in this instance, maybe Carnute. But obviously you might have just run into Carnute anyway, because he's common. You found him pretty much on any forest realm. I thought it was a nice touch that we could use this enchantment to hopefully follow and find him. So you just follow the sparks and it will take you to where you need to go. And obviously you will find Carnute on much easier realms. As I said, it doesn't have to be this high difficulty. We'd pretty much reached the end game, me and Kataria, my power level friend, and we're just kind of wondering what else we could do after taking on lots of the vaults and other bosses. So this is technically a mini boss. Just placed a fairy ring down. This gives us a respawn point in the realm. So if you've got a tough encounter coming and you think it is going to be, then you can place one down and you'll respawn there. So using my dispel, I totally flubbed and missed the shot. It does go in quite a wide area of effect, but you still have to hit the actual creature you're aiming at. This can also be used for other areas that you may need to reveal stuff. I do believe it will work on the yellow circles you might come across in certain dungeons or around the realms. I'm presuming it rewards you with extra essence. Second shot, and I got the hit off this time, and I wish I hadn't. Level 220, like I said, on an extreme difficulty, very challenging. We've got some of the best guns in the game, and honestly it was like hitting just pebbles at him. So we did switch to something else. Oh shit! A bug now fixed. The ice bullets in Nightingale, the preview that we had access to, were massively OP. It was not intended and it has been fixed now, but basically they wipe out almost anything. So you can see literally not doing much damage at all until we switch to the ice bullets. So a tough fight. I think this will be a tough fight for anyone on any level depending on where you are. We only just about got maybe 20% of its health bar down, but then Katari started using the ice bullets and it really did make quite short work of him, already down to half. Oh, there is another Carnute. Fuck it out. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ah, I was nowhere near that. I wanted to get another shot of facing off against this guy, so we did it again. I dispelled this one, and yeah, even more chaos ensued. So if you're not quick and adept, you're still going to get owned if you're not moving around correctly and just thinking your gun can do all the work. My Winchester gun here is a 14 shot holding gun where you don't have to reload, just a quick catchment and then boom. So it is a really powerful gun. I highly recommend it, but you can see, yeah, we made pretty quick work of this guy this time. Although he did still take us down a few times, you definitely want to bring your followers. It does spawn ads as well. I'm pretty sure the first one spawned them walls and this second one spawned some of these bandersnatches, as they disappeared the second time that we killed this one. Interestingly, previously, this guy would come alive from his ghost form if he saw you, I think, chopping down trees or killing other creatures nearby. Hence why you see the ghost of him pretty much getting angry sometimes and stomping around, and if you follow him he will just demolish lots of trees, leaving a trail of wood and maybe essence in his wake, so it can be a really passive way to farm certain resources. So yes, I know it's cheesy, but like I said, this is the toughest of the toughest realms that you can face and fight against, and we still, although we had good gear, it certainly was still a challenge, and certainly would have been if we hadn't used the cheesy ice bullets. Level 20 to harvest, you pretty much get a tier 3 hide from him, which will have specific abilities, but again, I think some of these might end up being changed, so I don't really want to wrap on it too much, but basically it'll give you more health, more stam, and regeneration and stuff like that. So yeah, a really cool, interesting feature, a mini fight that you're going to have to spend a bit of time working out how to unlock, and hopefully I've helped save you the headache from working it now. Check the rest of my channel out for so many more Nightingale guides incoming. I will be hitting the full version very soon instead of just a preview. There isn't that many changes, but there's definitely enough that obviously I need to move over. But I've got still a ton of content talking about essences, minor realm cards, and all the building stuff. So until next time, ratbags, laters.